Hi everyone, welcome to Karen from tilleykrafts.stampinupuk.net. Today I'm bringing you a video for Stamp Around the UK video hop, and this is the card I'm going to show you how to make. And I have to get my list out because I get confused. Winter, that's it, it's winter. So we're going to make this today, maybe slightly different. And I've got this delicate pines, and this is where the snowflakes have come from. And I might be using some of the sentiments out of Holly Jolly. However, this uses a very old embossing folder, but I forgot I've actually got some of this lovely paper with the snowflakes on it. I'm not sure if it's in the catalogue or online, I can't remember. My brain's a sieve at the minute. But let's get started. So, this time I'm going to do it the opposite way round. So we're going to have some gorgeous grape card base. So, what I usually do is I'll score my paper in half. If I move the cutting blade out of the way, I'll score my cardstock in half and then turn it round and cut it in half, so I end up with two card bases, and I've got one for another day. And we also need a layer and I usually do it 1/4 of an inch smaller than the card base. So this is that snowflake paper. So as you can see, that'll fit on there nicely with a border when we line it up like that, and it just gives that little bit of detail on the back of it. And then I'll also want a layer for inside. So again, 1/4 of an inch smaller. So whatever your card size is, wherever you are in the world, you just do half your full sheet of paper and then do your layers as you see fit. You might want a bigger border or a lower border. See, now I was going to layer that up on there as well, just for a bit different, but I'd have to cut that a bit smaller. But I'll show you something that we're going to do, so we're not going to use the layer. So that's all my bits and bobs. Just pop this out the way. Would help if I had some blocks handy, wouldn't it? And this is the inside of the card. And let's just pop this out the way before I get ink all over it. So I've got Gorgeous Grape and Azure Afternoon. And we want this one. Beautiful stamp set. I absolutely adore this pine cone. That is absolutely beautiful, but you'll be seeing a card with that on soon. So I want that one and this frondy one to go inside, and I'm just going to pull out that one. So we've got Celebrate the Season and Warmest Winter Wishes. So we'll decide what we want on the front, but for the inside I actually want to use this one off Holly Jolly. May the spirit of the season bring you hope, happiness and love. I like that. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit. So we'll get a block out for this one. We'll get a block out for that one. A block for this one. And I've got a little block for him, just in case we use him. Right. So let's move the blocks out of the way. So I think I'm going to go for Azure Afternoon. So I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. And just pop that in the middle. Very nice. Pop him out the way. Now I need that one in a minute, but the big snowflake I'm going to just pop down here. Oh, that's beautiful. Love it. And we want this one to remember which way round I've done it. And that just fits in there nicely. Bit off, but it's fine. And then I'm just going to bring in this little one. And just have a couple of these. Oh, look, I've gone in my purple, then I've gone in my blue. What am I like? Never mind, it still looks nice. Now, there is a die set with this, but I didn't get the die set. So, what I did, I went ahead and I stamped these. And I'm now thinking that this is Highland Heather. But hey-ho, it's fine. We can cope. It's all purple. So, we've got our inside. We've got our outside. So, what I'm going to do is just fold it over. Oh, see it? Make sure my bits are level. Have a bowl. Make sure that's straight. And then on the inside, I'm going to bob this. And like I was saying, it is the Stamp Around the UK video hop with the theme of winter. So if you go down into the description bar below, and I think you have to press more and more, but you'll get a list of all the demonstrators in the UK that are taking part, and you can get some inspiration and see what they've come up with. So this is going to go on here, but instead of putting a layer, what you can do is you can get your ink pad and you can just give it an edge. So you can either use blending brushes to give it a deeper edge, or just use your ink pad to create a false border, like so. There we go, quite like that. I know it's gone over, but it still adds to it, and I like that actually. So we'll stick this on. Can't believe this is I'm filming this at the end of October, and I can't believe how cold it's gone in the last few days. Now, I was hoping to get a lie in tomorrow because the clocks go back, but I doubt it. The dog and the pussycat will be up normal time. As you can see, two sides to every card. Let's use up these edgy bits. No waste whatsoever with those. I'm sure it's some more in here. There we go. Whoops, sorts my fingers. There we go. So there's all sorts you can do. You could put a bit of blending over that. I don't think I've got, oh, is this purple? So you could actually go over it. You see there's a little bit of purple. So there's all sorts you can do to highlight them. And then all I'm going to do is pop these on. And then we just need a sentiment and some bling. Love my bling. Right. Let's just move some of these out of the way. Let's pop them in the bin. Right, and I did have some strips for us to do our sentiment. So I didn't know whether to do this again, or I'm thinking of doing wishing you all the best, or Christmas joy. I'm not sure. I did celebrate the season on the last one. Let's do Merry Christmas, because I want to use a new punch. So there's the Merry and there's the Christmas. Oops. And I think I'll do it in the Gorgeous Grape. And I am stamping one on here. Actually, I can go this end. And one on there. If you can hear any whining, it's the dog trying to get his bed comfy. And we have this brand new punch. Absolutely love it. There's there's a stamp set that goes with it, but I just wanted the punch because I'm a sucker for punches. So just line it up in there, punch it out. And the same with the Merry. Whoops, do it the right way around, Karen. Actually, if I go up there, I can make it smaller. There we go. Brilliant punch. So, where's my scissors? Just make that a bit smaller. And then also, we're going to grab the Azure Afternoon, and we're going to do the same as what we did around the card, and just give it a border. I don't know if you can hear that scratching, but he's trying to get himself comfy on the settee. Right, that's a bit small for me to pick up. There we go. And then we'll just pop some dimensionals on the back. But yeah, really love this punch. Big thumbs up from me. There we go. And then I'll do it in the same place as I've done the other one. Let's put Christmas there. And Merry. Line it up. There, and I quite like that as it is. But we've got these beautiful, beautiful faceted snowflakes, which I'll probably have to get another couple of packets because I love them. If I can get them out, that is. There we go. They're all the same size, but they're in red. It's like a bluey green and the silver, but we're going to have silver on here. So I'm going to poke your tool out. And I'm going to bob one in each of the snowflakes, like that. And then, oh, they are small. I thought they were just all one size, but these are smaller than them. So there is two sizes. So I'll have a bigger one up there and a little one down there. And then to finish it off, my Winker Stella, if it works. Yes, we're just gonna put a bit of glitter in the middle. Love a bit of glitter. There we go. And maybe a little bit of glitter in here. So that's my card for the Stamp Around the UK hop. So that's my original. And that's the one we've just done, so you'll have to let me know whether you prefer the blue or the purple. one. I quite like them both, and I love this paper. I love that embossing folder. I don't think I'll ever get rid of that, but this paper's beautiful as well. So thank you very much, and I'll just say we've got the faceted snowflakes, gems. We've used Jolly and Holly and the Delicate Pines. The brand new punch, that's an online brand new punch. And we use the colours Gorgeous Grape, Evening, no, Azure Afternoon, and I did use Highland Heather on that. And I think that's about all, and obviously the snowflake paper. So thank you all very much for joining me, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Enjoy.